Oh my gosh, Jupiter. Welcome. Let's wait and see if everything comes through here. Desktop audio, yes. Mic, yes. Cameras, check. Think we're doing good. Get that hat on straight. Get my wild hairdo checked out. It has in fact been several hot minutes, but welcome all the same to the continuation of the shiny type Null hunt. Oh, Baby Coin lost his bottle again. We're supposed to keep that up, dude. Alright. Ready to burn through some encounters starting at 10 o'clock tonight. That's pretty freaking sweet. I thought it was 11, but my computer says 10. Does my phone also say 10? My phone also says 10. We're starting early. That's why the timer went off and we didn't start right on the nose. So how you been, Jupiter, if you're still hanging out? I mean, I assume you are because you answered my original comment. Ooh, that sub count keep falling. It keeps falling. Sad day. Oh, did we not? Did we not reset? Or did I just spam A through everything? Added a few addition to your Nintendo handheld collection. Hey, that's what's up. What you got so far? I almost got a new chair for Black Friday, but wasn't it? That's better. We're also going to crack a window here. Come here, you. You're not eating properly. So we're gonna have to take time to get you fed. We're starting to feed our kid rice cereal so he'll sleep through the night a little bit better, and he's not thrilled about it. Before, your collections consisted of 2DS, 2DS XL, DSi, DSi LL, and your Switch OLED. Now you've added a GBA SP 101 and an OG Game Boy A DS Lite and a first gen Switch. Hey, that's what's up. Me and my wife, we paused in front of the Hylian Edition Switch Lites for about 10 minutes at Walmart Black Friday. And like, we both know we aren't going to play it for crap. Like, it's going to sit on a shelf. And like, especially for myself, and it's like, I could buy it right now. I do have cashola for it from the business account. Like, I could buy that Switch and not dig into my personal savings. And I may at some point elect to go back and buy that, but we have to see what the holiday season brings, I suppose. Well, those are pretty solid additions. A recent addition I just acquired. Oh, dude. We got the Zelda Edition Switch, DS Lite. I want the Zelda Edition 3DSs next. Beard growing, yes it is. No shave November, Octobeard, all that fun stuff, except for I did have to ditch the mustache. I couldn't take it. I couldn't handle it. Yeah, Yaz, I was just telling him I almost bought the Zelda Edition Switch Lite the other day, and I'm still toying with the notion. I have a Zelda Edition of like every console ever, is a goal that I have. Zelda's just so lit. I mean, I got the Zelda Edition Wii U. I got the Zelda controller for the Wii, because I never did a Zelda Edition console for that one. I got the Wii U gamepad is Zelda Edition because that's what made the console Zelda Edition. They didn't really do any other consoles, but I got the Joy-Cons for the Switch, for Skyward Sword, and I got the OLED for Zelda. N64, I think, has a gold 64 controller, but I don't think any consoles, GameCube and below, were Zelda editions. Yaz is saying I must buy. I support this peer pressure. This was a good form of peer pressure. Also, I believe the like goal was hit. I do not have an ocarina. Which is funny because I said that not the way I would normally pronounce that. Who? Hey, Wiss. Welcome. You have a fantastic night as well. Thanks for popping in, at least. That's awesome. We love to see it. I do gotta ask, as best as you can spell out pronunciation, how do you pronounce that instrument? Oh yeah, it's very similar to playing a flute, or a recorder, rather. You're having a chat on your phone because your PC chat ain't wanting to work? Ooh, that's unfortunate. Is that like O or an ah? So like ah. Akor? Akorina? Ah. Like that? Ocarina? You have an ocarina yourself and you do play it? Just being a 90s kid and a Zelda enthusiast, having a Zelda channel as well, like, the pronunciation of this word is just always a fun topic to discuss. It's the Pokemon equivalent of Suicune, just to make an example. Suicune, Suicide, Suisoon, Suisoon. You know, many different ways to pronounce that Pokemon's name, depending on where you put emphasis. There's the Ocarina, which is the Midwestern pronunciation. There is Orcarina, Ocarina, Ocarina. Yeah. Ocarina, Ocarina, Ocarina. There's a few. Like that, but more or with sound without the K. Okay. Ocarina. Oh. It says I have one viewer over on Twitch. It's either Bear Man Pig or a bot, I'm gonna say. But if anybody pronounces it reference to Zelda, you automatically know what they're talking about. Yeah. The potato flute. There was a psycho kid in my high school that, like, created a side hustle out of his ceramics class and was making ocarinas out of ceramics and selling them at school. Like, he had it down to a freaking science. He probably sold about 20 of them for $15 a pop. The clay only cost $5. If that. I bet the clay costs closer to $1. Yeah, that's hustling. Dude, if you would just, like, stop squirming and focus on eating that chow, you would be a lot happier, I can guarantee it. We need to get him a faster flowing nipple for his bottles, because he's getting frustrated that he has to drink so much, and we're now putting rice into his milk, and now it's not coming out as fast as he wants, so he gets frustrated with it. Oh, you need to look around, huh? Oh, there's that burp I was looking for. Baby Coin Doobie joining the stream. Huh. There's a full-on front facing. Shiny hunting? You gonna find it tonight? Oh, he is such a chunky dude. His brother just turned 2. He's about to turn 6 months. So his brother's got 18 months on him. And this kid weighs 10 pounds less than his brother. Like, he is not hurting for food at all. Yeah. As your boyfriend says, he's an adorable chunky monkey. Yes. Yes, he is. Okay, now that you've burped, I want you to see if you can finish that. Sometimes we like just basically have to swaddle him up so that we can hold his body straight, and then he'll just eat the bottle. What do I think of Shiny Meloetta in home? I am absolutely a fan. I love it. I am so glad that after, a decade, they have finally released a shiny form of a Pokemon that was locked. You're also shiny hunting and taking care of your 5-month-old? Epic. Yep, he's still technically 5 months for a little while, so we're in the same boat. What are you hunting, Mr. Stompin' Shadow? Shiny Suicune on Crystal version. You unfortunately don't have kids, but you are hunting as well, Jupiter. What are you hunting? Shiny Kyurem. On black. That's what's up. I guess I technically would need to hunt that, wouldn't I? Maybe not. Is Kyurem in Dynamax Adventure Raids? I don't know that it is. I hope it is, because I really don't want a shiny hunt on black. Like, I'm expecting this to be my last DS era hunt for a while. Go for it. Yeah, Jupiter, I'm interested to know the answer. You know, it just barely brought to my attention here that those shiny hunting Dynamax raids may have a timer on them as well. Because I don't know as some of them we would be able to do with the NPCs if we can't do online. Like Zygarde, the NPCs just simply are not smart enough to handle Zygarde. It is, but has prerequisites. That makes sense. Okay, you can go play now, dude. Having both Zekrom and Reshiram in your party and having caught your legend in game. That's not too crazy. And that's for Pokemon Sword and Shield, yeah? Yep, Dynamax Adventure. Nice. Fun story. I didn't pronounce Kyurem's name correctly until last year. Well, Kyurem. Those are closer than what I used to call it. I used to call it Kyurem. You learned the proper way to say it from the Keldeo movie. The anime hasn't been the best known source for pronouncing Pokemon names correctly, but maybe they fixed their stuff after Gen 3. I've kind of been toying with the idea of December doing a 31-day challenge of streaming for at least an hour every single day somehow, but streaming a different game every day. I got like 59 Switch games alone. I've played maybe 12 of them. And 6 of those are Pokemon games. Or 8. 9. Star Killer, welcome. How are you doing today, Star Killer? Ew, why is my keyboard glowing yellow? That's disgusting. Doing pretty good. Thanksgiving was fast, busy, but really fun. Took the day after to go to a hot spring with my wife, so that was pretty fun. We drove down drove about an hour and a half down to soak in a hot spring for a couple hours and then drove back. Kid free, of course. That was pretty fantastic. Kid free is always a great relaxing time. It really was. And like, the sad thing is, it was only 5 hours, but the amount of refreshment felt after that is like, we had 5 hours to ourselves. That was so nice. It's and very much needed. Because like, it's different. Like, we put the kids to bed at 8 and we go to bed at midnight. But, like, it's 4 hours. But we can't go do anything. We can't go out. It's, yeah, we could sit and watch a movie. But usually it's doing, you know, the nightly tasks that, you know, pick up the living room for the kids so it's ready for them to destroy it the next day type stuff. That's what we get to do with our nightly alone time before we have to go to bed is... Okay, let's get the kitchen picked up. Let's get the living room picked up so the kids can destroy it again tomorrow. Oh yeah, absolutely, Star Killer. There's just a significant difference knowing that, like, they're left with grandma and grandpa, they're going to be fine. Like, you don't really have to worry about what they're doing. And then you just go off and do your own thing for a few hours, and I'm better at it than my wife is, I think, and that's probably just, you know, coded into our DNA, but I think that was the first time that she was able to, like, actually unwind. So it was fairly nice. Like, I can leave them there and just be like, okay, cool, they're taken care of, we're good. But those times are few and far between, that's for sure. Goo Gaming is back. For a little bit. Alright, guys. Are we going to be under 1034? Or are we going to go over 1034? Hey, that's my light, dude. Why are you eating my light? Over. It's probably a valid guess, honestly. Goose says under. Lights taste good? I mean, I can imagine. Knowing the odds for the game, over. Purple light tastes the best. You know, I think I could get behind that. Goose right. Slap that like button. Another question. Who knows who you get if you call 10-10-220? Because the number was just 10-10, and like my 90s kid brain just finished the rest of that number. One like away from the like goal? Really? Already? Who's been out here liking the stream and not chatting? Have we really had that many people come through here? Oh shoot, dang. Nice. Smoker, welcome. Why do those numbers sound familiar? Call 1-800-10-10-220. When is the next membership giveaway? Yeah, it's once a month, so I think tomorrow they dropped for me to be able to gift. Yeah, they reset tomorrow, I think. Smokey, yeah, I totally got that shiny Shaman. It sucked. It was terrible. Well, we got it. Would it be Alf? It is not the number for Alf. When we get in the compilation of Pokemon Coliseum, or completion? It's a good question. I should probably complete the original one before I resume in Japanese. Because as soon as I'm done with this Savali hunt, or I guess type Null, I will be going through and doing Pokemon Coliseum in Japanese so that I can get the Agato Celebi. And to answer the question for what the 1010-220 is, the internet saying that it's a number to dial for cheaper long-distance calls, but, like, I'm thinking it was an ADT number at one point. Got a lag spike. Well, let me see if we're, Stream is not struggle busting on my side. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. But yeah, it was like a 1990s commercial for long-distance phone calls. Yeah, those numbers really... they're stuck in my brain permanently. Who knows the number to get a hold of J.G. Wentworth? I don't know why I'm thinking about all these things that, like, really date me, but... I have, in fact, played Pixelmon Go. Pocket Pixels version, actually. I actually did quite a few paid videos for A-Drive for his Pocket Pixel server. Ooh, Starkiller, you're so close. I have to get out my phone for it. Because, like, I don't know what the numerical digits are for that. The 6-9 is not correct, but the 877 is. It would be 877 22 74 877 2274 669 877 2694 669, something like that. It's 877 cash now. You just got your level 15 friend, a level 70 Suicune with a repeat ball. What is this in? Level 15 friend. Oh, Pixelmon. That makes sense. We were just talking about Pixelmon. Those commercials used to play. Dude, those commercials still play. Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now. The marketing was so much better back then. Like the jingles, they got stuck in your head. They're obviously still stuck in your head 30 years later. When commercials changed to ads, they started to suck? Yes. My kid's just going to town on a little crinkle toy he has. Just you and Starkiller are the only two in the stream? Yeah, that's okay though. I think Smoker's still popping around. There's 3 viewers. Oop. I need to check that one again. Okay. Oh, and Jupiter. Jupiter's still here. They just need some snacks. That's what's up. I encourage the snack grabbing. Well, there's this random yellow team member at my Pokestop gym. And I can't tolerate that, so I'm taking a gym right now. You're very interesting. I believe it, Go. Had to go and get some of that cheesecake. Ooh. Ooh. Cheesecake. That's what's up. Got some leftover pumpkin and pecan pie in the fridge I might have to go and retrieve. But I already had a slice of each today, and I don't know if I need a slice of more of that. You're trying to get your beautiful butterfly? If I do get pumpkin, better for the health? I mean, yeah. Goo, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific, though. I have no idea what your name is. I assume it has goo in it somewhere. But... it's tater tot? Done. Oh, look. We're now great friends. Hi, buddy. You getting your toys? From Santa Ana. Or are you gonna come get me? Yeah, you scooching? He's figured out that he can scoot. He likes to slide on the back of his head, arch his back, and scoot forward. Well, come get me. If you get over here, I'll pick you up. Oop, I need to look at that one again. Anything interesting on any platforms lately? Like, what do you mean? Any platforms? Pogo or console? Nothing that I'm aware of. I'm still grinding to level 40. I'm like halfway through level 39 almost. Hatched a shiny Manti gig on Pogo the other day. I'm probably going to resume my Pokemon Go spoofing videos. Any2's asked that I return to making videos for him, so I think I'll do that. Oh, you made it to me. I guess I have to pick you up now. Oh, goodness gracious. What kind of raids are going on tomorrow? It took you from launch until 2 days ago to get a shiny? That's pretty terrible luck. Like, the shiny odds in Pogo are pretty great. Oh, you want your socks? Reggie Alecki, Reggie Drago, and the Sword and Shield duo. Absolutely the Sword and Shield duo. I need those. I think I have Reggie Drago and Reggie Alecki. Yeah. Yeah, I have Reggie Drago, I have Reggie Alecki. I need Zacian and Zamazenta for sure. Wait, the Reggies have new shinies? Like, a different shiny in addition to their original shiny? Or, like, they're now able to be found shiny? Being honest, I care less about the shiny aspect than I do about completing my Pokedex in Go, so I do not have Zacian and Zamazenta. They are now found shiny. Like, if you were to do one raid with them, they would automatically be shiny, or they have the potential to be shiny 1 out of every 20. Potential. Okay. Yeah, Zacian and Zamazenta are of a greater priority. Because if I'm not mistaken, those can also be shiny, right? Did I understand that correctly? Like goal. That's the second time we hit a like goal today. That's what's up. Yes, they can all be shiny. Epic. Okay, that means since we're kicking butt, we need a new like goal. Of 35. Nope, I need them both equally. Ooh, and the subscriber loss still continues. You love cheesecake, but regret eating it? I feel that. I don't relate yet, but I feel it. I understand. I can imagine what it might do to one's system. Especially if we're talking like you have a homemade cheesecake with like real thick cream cheese. Oh my gosh. If it's a store-bought one, generally it's not as thick, as rich, but can still be pretty devastating. A homemade no-bake cheesecake with salted caramel topper. Yep. Yep. That'll do some damage. Oh, excuse you, sir. Oh, yeah? You'll never be skinny. Food's too good. I found out my work will pay for a gym membership for me, so like now I literally have no excuse not to go to a gym. I mean after initial sign up, of course, but so, because I work at a credit union, I have a rewards credit card with them, right? So I can use that credit card to pay my gym membership, and say it's like $60 a month or something. They will then reimburse me for the gym membership, which I can then use to turn around and pay off my credit card, thus accruing reward points every month for free. I shaved my mustache. I'm cheating. Indeed. I could not take the mustache any longer. To be fair, though, I was also growing the mustache out in October, so like I did meet my 30 days. I also pay my brother's internet, and he reimburses me for that, so that goes through my credit card too. So like I have a few things that are just earning me rewards points just for the heck of it. You got rewards with your bank that you use on Amazon? That is what's up. I have the Chase Amazon card. That thing, if I use it for purchases on Amazon, oh my gosh, the cashback on that is insane. Like, I made maybe a few piddly purchases with it. I had $9 in, Hey, wait a second. I should have an order. What? I should have had an Amazon package delivered today. Well, Amazon's having a Cyber Monday deal right now, and the first thing I see when I get on there is anime. That's not a good start. Oh, they delayed it. It's arriving tomorrow by 10 p.m. You don't have a credit card? Probably not a bad thing, Jupiter. They can be dangerous. You have 500k chase points? Dang, Aaron. Dang. When you redeeming those puppies for some cash? Or miles, if that's your thing. Yeah, credit cards can be bad. They can be dangerous, but if you can finesse them and use them right, like, great. For example, Christmas shopping. I don't need to use credit cards. I have cash for everything. I have cash in the savings account. I'm growing my savings, paying off some student loans, and saving for a house, saving for an emergency fund, all that. I signed up for 2 credit card offers this year. One was sign up for our credit card, spend $500 within 90 days, get $200 cash back as a statement credit. And another one was sign up for our credit card, spend $500, get $300 as a credit statement. I'm like, okay, bet. I got Christmas shopping, and then I had a medical bill pop up. So I did my Christmas shopping on one card, paid the medical bill for my child's birth back in June on the other one, instantly hit the limit within 24 hours of opening up said cards. Within another 24 hours, they gave me the statement credits, so I just had to go and pay them off with the money I had saved up for the medical bill. So it was basically spend $1,000, only pay $500 for it. It was freaking amazing. That is how you finesse credit card offers. Unfortunately, it doesn't work all the time. Like, you don't always have those options at your disposal, but, you know, there's another few banks that are like, oh yeah, open up a checking account with us, deposit $500 into the checking account, and we'll give you $300 cash within 90 days. It's like, okay, cool, you have to keep it open for like, what, maybe a year? But you have to have that minimum balance of $500 in there, and that's it. It's like, shoot, I had that sitting in a savings account anyways, gaining like 3% interest at best. Over that year, that would have got me like maybe $15, but instead it's going to get me $300 and I can turn around and close the account out. Yeah, I'm like doing checking account offers. Just finessing it, seeing how much cash I can get paid to me just for, you know, set up direct deposit, let $1,000 come in, and then you don't have to use it again. Chase points are best used for Hyatt stays. Nice. You got one with US Bank. All you need to do is pay your credit account after you use it anywhere and get points for it, and basically you get free money, which you use for Pokemon cards or electronics. That's what's up. US Bank is also one of the banks I've considered opening an account with and utilizing their free checking offer for $250. Hey, Goo, you have a fantastic night. But yeah, I basically paid for a Christmas for free. It was fantastic. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Like, my ultimate plan is to just save the money I'm getting given so that it can earn me more money. Maybe invest it in some stocks that I can, you know, day trade a little bit. Unfortunately, I sold my Nintendo stocks before they really took off. Like, they were sitting around 13.30 this month, 13.10, somewhere around there, and then just Black Friday happened and the 10-cent deal fell through, and so next thing we know, oh shoot, where did the app go? Did they change what the app looks like? The deuce. It's green. How far could it have gone? It's lime green. I don't know why I didn't see it before. That was weird. Yeah, the 10-cent deal fell through and Nintendo soared up to $14.65. I don't know why the fact that that deal falling through, and then Sony announcing that they're doing a portable system, like made the PlayStation or made Nintendo go higher, but whatever. It'll probably drop again, and we'll be fine. I mean, all in all, I'm still up like $100 just from buying, selling, trading. So I could buy it if I wanted to and see if it's going to still go up, but I think it's going to plateau and start to plummet. I don't think that was like the holiday rush. Like, it'll tank in January if that's the case. You don't know what you have in the stock market. You got into a program where someone buys and sells for you, and you haven't looked at it in a while because of how bad the market has been. Yeah, it'll get better. Like, I'm more thinking it's going to tank in January due to holiday sales numbers not being what they wanted them to be. Oh, bud, you're traveling. Da 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 da. Ooh, we're at 1100. Every time I hear the start of this song, I'm getting ready for like Jason, hockey mask guy. Friday the 13th. I think I said this last stream, but if Ultra Moon, the game that you guys can see, finds the shiny type Null, it will have found all 4 of the shinies for the DS streams. In an interesting twist, it would also mean that you guys would have been able to see all of the shinies if I had streamed them, because they all were on the streamable 3DS. Because we do be out here still shiny hunting doubles with 2 of them. I think my kid is eating my chair. Nope. He's kicking my chair. This is like the boring part of shiny hunting right here. But we do have 6 people watching at the time, so that's pretty awesome. 8 people watching at the moment. So says the stream. Welcome, guys. And gals. And everyone else. Well, we were up to 8 for a second. Playing TGC Pocket now. I just feel like that game's lacking. Like, it's pretty fun to open up Pokemon cards, but maybe it's because like I like opening up the physical packs and growing a collection. Like, digital collections kind of mean nothing to me. You know, barring the Pokedex and the Living Dex and the shiny Living Dex, but those are digital collections. But for the most part, digital cards don't appeal to me. But I do get the appeal. Like, I do. From what I understand, you do have the option to battle, and trading is on the horizon. That's where it's going to get wild, is when they allow trading. They have cool digital cards, but sadly they don't mean anything to you either. You would just like to have them. Yeah, I get it. I do. They are fun to have. Ooh. I just popped my kneecap. And like, it was pain, but like not a bad pain, but not a good pain either. It was just pain. It was like a satisfying pain that was on the border of actually hurting. That was a sensation. You good, dude? Yeah. You hate popping your knee? It hurts and feels weird? Okay, this is like going to really sketch you out then. Okay, so, you know, I don't know how to make this. So like your leg bends like that, right? So like popping your knee that way, like going out and popping, that crap hurts. So like I was sitting with my, I guess I was sitting with my knees up like that, so my knees were by my chest. And then I just stretch them out and pop my knee. That is the one that hurts. But when I'm walking around, occasionally I will stand on one leg and like plant my foot so it doesn't slide and pivot to the left or the right to pop my kneecap sideways. And that like is sketchy for a few reasons, but like those pops are pretty great. Ooh, I think that one's actually going to hurt tomorrow. I guess the better question is, do we think this type null is going to take under odds or over odds? Is it going to take longer than a poi pull? Because both my poi pull were over odds. Over. If you ever hunt Curem on black, here's your advice. Don't. There's no shiny charm. I would not likely hunt it on black. That having been said, I don't like Dynamax Adventure Raids. For me, it's a mental game. It really is. Like, I can quadruple hunt Pokemon Black and White to get a Kyurem if needed. On Dynamax Adventure Raids, one, it's a powerful enough opponent that you do have to have a team of 4 people to do it. You have to rely on everybody to do things correctly. And then the odds of encountering a shiny are 1 in 100, but you encounter 5 Pokemon along the way. So I really think soft freeze setting would go so much faster. Because I can get 8 a minute. As opposed to... Well, if I did it correctly, I could do 4 every 20 minutes for a Dynamax Adventure Raid. Being generous with time. Dynamax Adventure Raids are not quick, but you could complete them in 10 minutes, let's say. So 4 in 10 minutes, because I can control 4 switches at the same time. Yeah, you hate Dynamax Adventure Raids? You wish they weren't so time-consuming and the bots die too easy? Yeah, they really shouldn't count the bots dying, but if they didn't, we would win every time. let's not freeze you out down there, dude. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, you are cold. You are cold. Still got a binky? Yep. There you go. Oh, the bots are terrible. Speaking of bots, I still need to make the giveaway for this week. You like the Terra Raid idea, but the terrestrial form is kind of just lame. Yeah. As soon as they did Cinderace for the, well, Mewtwo, really. As soon as they did the Mewtwo thing, I was like, I'm out. I'm done. I don't really care about this special Raid Edition Pokemon that has no relevance outside of this game. Because, like, we know Dynamax Pokemon are worthless. Outside of Sword and Shield, there's no point in having them be Dynamax. Outside of PLA, there's no point in having them be Alpha. Like, it literally does nothing for the enhancement of the game. You want a Pokemon game with all 1,000 Pokemon available? You don't even have to be in the game. Let me transfer them into it if you have to. Yes. I was hoping that they would do something like that with Legends ZA. It being the last Pokemon game on the Switch, probably. I would love for them to be like, alright, we know they basically have to add the 12 remaining Pokemon that aren't available on the Switch yet. They have to add it to the Switch, realistically. It would be so amazing if they just did, okay, Legends ZA, you can have every Pokemon transferred in to the game. Dr. Snapper, welcome. But yeah, they should get the regional power thing, but Terraform is stupid. They should have made them crystal or something like that. Yeah. Going to be in Chicago from Tuesday to the following Tuesday. Sounds like a good time. What takes you to Chicago, if I may ask? Because Chicago, you're from Arizona, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm cracking out, but I feel like we had talked and you were living or residing in Arizona. And Chicago's a few states away. Ah, okay, there you go. Something fun to do. Yeah. Have you had much luck in the job prospects? If I remember right, you were searching, and there's two other people I know of that are searching, but they haven't had too much luck, and one of them's here in Idaho. Born and raised in Iowa, moved around your 20s until you finally settled in Indiana. And you moved down here, and Might be moving back to Minnesota. That's kind of like all over the country. That's fun. Thought you had an interview for McDonald's on Friday. They don't do interviews on Friday. Drove there. They told me to go home. Aww. That's rude. Which is funny because I am fairly confident I interviewed for my McDonald's position like back in 2012 on a Friday. And they hired me, and then I was in orientation the following Monday, and it sucked. Brasscoin worked for 2 weeks at McDonald's. I worked for like 2 months at Sonic, though. And like neither one of them was like a bad experience by any means. When I first got married, I was working at Sonic, well, as a part-time job, just for extra cash flow to help pay off my wife's ring and, you know, make sure we had apartment necessities that I could live without, but, you know, in a relationship you don't want to go without type stuff. And I ended up quitting there just because the management was a joke, and I'm like, I really don't need this. Like, the money is not a necessity. I would rather hang out with my wife. And then the McDonald's one was, I was working overnights at Walmart in Pocatello, middle of armpit of Idaho, and I wanted some extra money, so I, you know, got a full-time job at McDonald's for whatever reason. And told them, like, hey, I get off at my main job at 7. I can be here 7:30, 8 o'clock for the morning. Or I can come in around noon, maybe 2, and work until 8 to 10, because I have to be to work at 10. So I was 10 to 7 at my main job. And like, that is absolutely no problem. That is going to work with our schedule so well. Like, we will schedule you in that time window. You will start at 7:30 and end, you know, by 4, or you will start at 2, 1 and end by 9, so you can get to your other job and you'll get sleep. And that's what they told me. They're like, that'll work great. So like, I do my first 2 weeks, and then they changed the schedule on me. And they were having me come in at 10 in the morning and get off at 7 at night. I was somehow working 10 to 7 at McDonald's and 10 to 7 at Walmart. So, like, I would get off, have 3 hours, go to work, get off, have 3 hours, go to work, get off, have 3 hours. And just, like, I was constantly in a... I get 2 hours of sleep if I'm lucky. So I was doing like a polyphasic sleep schedule, sleeping 2 hours, going to work on my lunch, sleeping, 30 minutes, waking up, finishing my shift, sleeping 2 hours, going to work, halfway through shift, sleeping 20, 30 minutes. It sucked. So... the irony of that situation is I was being paid to do that. Now, I get to do it for free. But he's cute, though. I go to work. I get home. I take care of babies. I go to sleep for 3 hours. He wants fed. I wake up. I feed him. I go to sleep for 3 hours. I wake up. I go to work. Yeah. He's cute, though. They're worth it. Check my DMs. What my DMs got? Oh, there they are. Oh, there you go. Well, hopefully you have fun with that. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a good time for you there. Get to meet with all kinds of people. The job at McDonald's would be for maintenance, pays 18 an hour, and it's only 5 to 10 minute drive. Ooh, no highways. That's pretty dope. Starkiller worked at Taco Bell for 3 years and hated it so much they joined the military. That is a special kind of hate. You'll have 2 bottles of Marlowe to last a week. Did I say that right? I assumed that was Marlowe. Okay, I don't know what that is then. Malort? Yeah, they're not here. They took the night off. Not that they get paid anything anyways, but... Jepson's Malort? Oh, okay. There you go. Then again, you like punishing yourself. Yeah, we've been bouncing back and forth between like 8 and 3 viewers. Like, Whis was here, and I feel like one of the other mods was here, but it might have just been Whis momentarily. Yeah, it was just Whis very briefly. I think I started streaming earlier than I normally do, so it like tweaked some people out, I think. Dude, it's midnight. Are you ready to like be swaddled and go to sleep? You're yawning. Yeah, I feel that. You need to go to sleep. You're up way too late, dude. Well, we've been streaming long enough that you need to try to make a attempt at finishing this, and then we can wrap you up and you can go to sleep. It's 1:50. 1 hour 50 minutes. Jupiter, thanks for lurking. The view time is appreciated by the algorithm and myself. It likes it when people are here. Hey, Smoker's here too. That's what's up. Everybody lurking. I have not yet watched the new Danmachi season. I did watch the new Demon Slayer season, and I am so sad that it's coming to a close. But I am looking forward to watching Danmachi. It's gonna be great. It better be great. They did an amazing job again. Fantastic. They need to keep doing that. Keep doing amazing jobs so that the anime can continue. Because, like, I don't think this was, like, a culminating season, was it? I think I end up raving about Demon Slayer, like, every single time I talk about anime in a stream. And, like, I don't even know if there's more to it than I don't know if there's more to it than, like, the art style. Yeah, Starkiller, that's what we're talking about. Danmachi. Yeah, they did, I think, season 5. I feel like it's 5 that they were on. That Freya arc. Technically is 6. Okay. Oh, season 4, part 2. That makes sense. But Danmachi is like, the story is just fantastic. Demon Slayer, I think that it's so beautiful, and the music is so good. The animation is awesome as well, and I feel like the story is pretty decent. Like, I really don't think that Demon Slayer fails in any category that comes to mind. Oh yeah, I've heard of Dan to Dan. It popped up on my Hulu recommendations, I think. It was Hulu or Netflix, one of the two. Is Dan to Dan good? And Smoker, I can't remember if Danmachi has a manga that's close to finishing or has finished or not. Wiss lied. Hello, Wiss. It's a light novel, the books. That makes sense. Yes. Like actual reading. Okay. How was your evening, Wiss? Pretty darn bad. I'm sorry to hear that. School related? Now that I'm reminding you of school, it's double bad. I'm sorry, Wiz. Do you want to talk about coding again? We can talk about coding again. Quadruple. Oh, you've been helping your mom because she's been sick? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I think that's got to be worse than the other problems that were speculated about. I'm really sorry to hear that. Probably fine, just needed some rest. Okay. That's better news. I've been pretty okay. I was sick pretty much my entire 4-day vacation I took for Thanksgiving, but not like super sick, just like mildly annoyed sick. Maybe just like a constant stomach ache the entire time. And like the second I go back to work, it's fine. It was so annoying. Ended up taking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. Worked half a day today, have tomorrow off. Work Monday, have Tuesday off. So really kind of a relaxing time, even if I was kind of not 100%. What does Lady Coin think about my beard? You know, she misses my college days from what she said. Like, she doesn't think it looks bad by any means, but sometimes she's like, I miss the clean-cut college days. Because I used to have no facial hair at all when I was in college. I shaved every day. And I kept my hair really short. And right now, I look pretty atrocious. I mean, not at the moment. Like, that looks kind of put together. Like, this is kind of disheveled. This works. And then this is kind of scraggly. So, like, the goatee's fine. The chin strap, not so much. I had a mustache the other day. And... well, thank you, Dr. Snepper. Yeah, I do look good with it. Mustache is something that grows on you, pun intended, but I mean, I don't think I look great with a mustache. I think my beard is too long to not have one, though, because it just looks weird. And if I take my hat and headphones off, it really becomes a lot more bothersome to me, because the length of my beard, I don't know why, and this isn't throwing shade at like a religion or a group of people or anything, but I figured out on me, a mustache is the difference between looking like a mountain man and looking like Jebediah. So, like, I shaved my mustache yesterday. Before, I just looked scraggly, like a mountain man. had long hair, had a mustache, had full facial hair, whatever. I shaved the mustache off, and without my hat on, I looked like I was Amish. And like, I don't know how else to describe the look, but if you've seen The Office, Dwight's cousin, I feel like I look like that. You saw again the last stream, you talked about music theory, and that's all you got to say. You were relatively sad you missed that little conversation. I was talking about music theory on the last stream. You were there, weren't you? Like, if I talked about music theory, I feel like I talked about it as being mathematical as such as coding as well. Maybe these are two different streams. I'm gonna bundle my baby up real fast. I'll be right back. By the way, Dwight's cousin's name is Mose. I talked about math, that's all. Oh, right after I went to sleep. I gotcha. Yeah, I think they were talking about music, and I was just like, music theory, something, something, something. Music's just math, if you think about it. Every time you see the switches I have, a little bit of jealousy sparks through, followed by pride in your accomplishments. I don't have enough Pikachu. Yeah, probably not. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Could always use more Pikachu. I do wish that I could get the channel to do better. Because, like, I've been stalled out at 20,300 the entire year. Like, I feel like I had 20,300 in January of last year. So this year I've basically had no growth. Completely stalled. I did get up to 2,460, I think. And then I just started losing subscribers left and right. Probably because when my son was born, I stopped doing videos, basically. Did a lot more focus on streaming, that's for sure. And, like, I do try to do videos and giveaways, but it's just a lot harder. More videos would probably help significantly, Wes. Hey, that would be awesome, Dr. Snapper. Yeah, hopefully the YouTuber channel is getting some sort of acknowledgement for you guys when you post in there that you're streaming. I mean, I imagine it would, because it's very selective on, like, who gets to post there. Realistically, I think better giveaways and, like, actually making an effort to stay relevant and do scheduled videos on a schedule would probably be worlds of improvement. And then there's going to be the boom that happens for the next series of consoles. Yeah, I was telling people earlier on the stream, I'm thinking about for the month of December doing a stream every day for an hour and just playing one of my 50 Switch games and seeing what sticks. Mostly because Nintendo Pokemon has pretty much come to an end till the next game. That's why a lot of people that found your channel. I would bet. When the new console comes out, I'll have a little bit of a revitalization. Hopefully I can do it quickly, and I still want that plaque. I want to get to 100K so I can get that plaque. You have a friend that's been streaming every day for the past 7 months and been growing slowly but surely. For me, what I need to do is stream at more optimal times. That would help. Like, I'm sure if I streamed 5 in the morning to or 7 in the morning would be more optimal. If I could stream at 7 in the morning, I would get more views, almost guaranteed. I just stream too late. Like, if I could, how do I Twitch, browse, use the engagement analytics section of your Twitch dashboard. Analytics. Engagement. You can also use the research analytics page to see average views per channel category more. Plan when to stream. Where's research analytics? Research. There we go. Let's see. Average views per channel. The higher the number is, the better your chances for discovery may be when streaming during this time. So the optimal time for me to stream on a Monday would be 12 a.m. it looks like. 24 viewers per channel. But Saturday at 7 a.m. is the peak. And that's just off of Twitch. YouTube's going to be different. He's almost near 1K. That's pretty awesome. But that's just Pokemon Sun and Moon specifically. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is drastically different. That one has more viewers. Like, average is 14, regardless of what time you're doing it at. If you want your channel to grow, make videos with the homeless. That always works. Yeah, I know there's a lot less competition streaming from 7 in the morning to 5 p.m. And obviously so, because people in America are at work during those times. Whereas when we get off work from 5 to 10 p.m., there's a lot of Pokemon content creators streaming during those times, so the viewer base is drastically dispersed. Okay, we're connected, we're secure.